Pisces, welcome to your April 2025 General Tarot reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know your placements, if you don't know the other signs, I left a link in below in the description box so that you can look up your free natal chart, and it'll tell you, it'll give you all those signs. All you need to know, your rising sign or ascendant, where the moon was when you were born, and Venus. All the rest, if you want to delve into it, that's great. But because this is a general reading, not everything will resonate with you. So, don't think I'm off. This is for a lot of people. So you might resonate with some other part, some other sign in your reading. So, okay, so let's just get into it. Let's just start off with money and finance. And look, you've got a seal of approval. You've got it could be a business contract, some sort of document, something going on, but a stamp, a seal of approval, something to do with paperwork, and possibly staying put. But the seal, I like that because back in the olden days, money came sometimes and it was sealed. They use that wax seal to make it official and legal. But to me, it's good things, because if it was sealed, it was almost like unwrapping a Christmas present. So you've got that, and you've got treasure. So you've got basically a hidden treasure. It's telling me money in reserve, which if you don't, you have some hidden talents that you should be exploring, because you're sitting on a treasure chest and you don't know it, Pisces. So I would do some examining into your money, into your talents, and you can even ask AI. Free. There's plenty of free AI online now, and don't ask it just general questions. Talk to it a while, let it get to know you a little bit so it understands your weaknesses and your strengths, and then from there it can guide you into what other side hustles or careers you might be able to really make some fast money with. So you've got sealed documents, okay, writing, clerical. You could be doing copywriting online, what do you call it? Transferring, you just could be doing, anyway, writing, paperwork, blogging. But stay put where you are is advice. If you're thinking of leaving where you are right now, just stay put for this month anyway, and wait for things to open up. And you do have, you have a treasure chest somewhere, so I'd be looking for that, Pisces. Okay, messages, no, things coming up, sort of like a heads up. You have the rider, you have the rider, the garden, and the bear. So the rider combined with the garden is usually, the garden is about social, even about social work, social media, your social life, friends, etc., how the public sees you. And so it could be news, because it's a rider, it's news or an announcement from a friend, perhaps someone you haven't seen in a while, especially with the bear. So this could be also from a person with a strong personality, but some sort of news, an engagement, a baby, some sort of announcement. So just just a little heads up, a little FYI. There's some kind of news you'll be receiving, and it's also has to do with this time with the bear. Among your social network, let's say your family, friends, this month of April for you, Pisces, is going to be a time when people take what you say more seriously. Your word is going to have more weight. The bear is a strong figure. Let me see if I can get that closer. The bear is a very strong figure, and it's funny because it's showing kind of like a sleeping bear. Don't poke the bear. But I would weigh my words carefully. People may be coming to you for advice, but people this month are going to pay attention to what you say more than usual. So be mindful of your words and your advice. Messages from your future self. You are being told, I love this is your future self who's already been where you are. Okay, it's okay to take your time. So don't rush through something you feel like should have been done or you need to get done. Just take your time, enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. And you have here, it's okay to do that thing you've been wanting to do. So you're giving yourself permission to go ride a giraffe, basically to go have fun, go do that thing you've been wanting to do. Now's the time, seize the day, Pisces. If there's something you wanted to start, write a book, or learn an instrument, or take that vacation to some exotic place, now's the time. It's very favorable for you, and I would go for it if I could. So just listen to yourself. Okay, let me put this like this for you. All right. You also have, from the Druid animal deck, the owl. One other sign got the owl this month. And the cool thing about the owl, for you especially, Pisces, is the owl can turn a disadvantage into an advantage. A disadvantage is that it can't see well during the day, so it can't hunt. It's a carnivore, so it eats its little mice and rodents, and it just can't see during the day when there's more food. The advantage is it comes out at night, where it can see clearly, easily in the dark, so it can see the little rodents and get what it needs to get. I'm sorry to say bunnies and mice, but the advantage, Pisces, is that the owl flies at night, and so the hawks are asleep, and all the owl's predators are asleep. So they're not out hunting while the owl is out. So this is a safe time, actually, for the owl. So it's this month it's a good time to turn a disadvantage into an advantage. So if some sort of a roadblock appears, or you get a no instead of a yes, how can you turn this into an advantage? How can you turn a negative into a positive? The owl also sees well at twilight. He's a bird of twilight, and twilight is the gray time after the sun sets and before the sun rises. So this is a time between, let's say, your conscious awareness, sunlight, and your subconscious when you go to sleep. So he's the balance. He would be the superconscious, which is a beautiful thing. He balances the night and the day. He balances the conscious and the superconscious. So this is a time for you to lean into your inner self, your spirituality. Seek out that which is hidden, because now you can see into the depths, the dark depths of the things that, there are a lot of things about ourselves that we avoid, or things from our past that we don't want to remember. But sometimes we need to get those out to fully heal. It's like when you step on a piece of glass and you don't get it all out, your skin heals over it. But every now and then that glass hurts until you have to open up the wound and pull it out. So owl is here to help you this month. So think about it. They're cute. They're kind of scary, the big ones, but he's all for you this month, Pisces. So I would definitely take advantage of that, of the twilight time, the time for peace and quiet and going inward, turning the disadvantage into the advantage. Okay, on with your reading. So we have past, present, and future. And likewise, this is your present and going into the future. So in your past, you're starting off fabulously well. At some point, you have the sun card. The sun is like baby New Year. Everything is great. The sun is shining. It's like a brand new start, and you're just full of life, and you're seeing things with all kinds of joy, the joy of childhood, the naivety. We don't have those adult jaded feelings. So at some point, life was very good, Pisces. And I'm very happy to see that card. And at that point in time, you mastered a craft. You took time. You either went to school or you practiced a skill, a piano, whatever, an instrument, nursing school, doctor, whatever, mechanic, whatever it is. You mastered it. You set yourself apart, and you diligently worked methodically to get to a fabulous point, a good point to earn a living, or even in a relationship. Even in a relationship, it's mastering the art of loving. Really, it is an art to love another person. And you've got to the point where Nine of Cups, so you have the 8 and the 9. The Nine of Cups, this guy is very satisfied. He's very content. He's a barkeep, a bartender. He owns a bar, and it's the end of the night, and all his cups are empty. Instead of full, they're empty, which is great, which means he sold a lot. So his till is full, the cash register is full, and he's very happy because he had a good night. So all the hard work he put in here paid off here. So Pisces, you've had a really good start in your career. And pretty much it seems like anything that you put your mind to, you've had success. I mean, everybody has ups and downs, but you've had your successes. Currently, though, I feel like because the world, she's stepping through a portal. Okay, she's stepping through to another chapter. She's closing one chapter. She has all the elements, the elements with her. But for you, many of you, Pisces, remember this isn't going to resonate with everybody, so check your other signs, your other placements. But this is a time that she's not stepping through the portal, so this could be a time for you, Pisces, where you're either feeling stagnant, you're not, there might be even some frustration because you're not where you want to be, either with a project or with your life or career. There's some sort of dissatisfaction here that's holding you back. And your center card, the Five of Wands, wands are about creativity. But this card, you see they're all fighting. Everybody's trying to be a leader. They're fighting. And even though it's creative, there's just no clarity. They don't know what they're doing. They're novices and they're just clueless. So this is a time, I don't feel this is a time of conflict for you so much as that it's a time where you have to get back to basics and you have to further your learning either in the same career or something new. You have to hone your skills. This is a time for that, and you're telling yourself it's okay to take your time, and you're telling yourself it's okay to do that thing you've been wanting to do. So perhaps this is the time for you now, Pisces, and it's also talking about you have hidden treasures, hidden talents. This might be the time to examine, to go back and re-examine your talents and your abilities and examine why you're not feeling satisfied. But now's the time to also learn. This is a time to continue to hone your skills and learn so that you once again can become a master at a new craft. And this is also a time, remember, you're going to get news, some sort of announcement from an old friend or family, and your words are important. Well, you also have currently the Six of Cups is about family. It's nostalgia. It's reconnecting with a person from the past, which is interesting because this is at one end of the present, and at the other end of the present, you've got reconnecting with a person from the past because you'll probably be getting some sort of announcement from someone. This is a time where you want to probably reconnect with old friends, reconnect with cousins you haven't talked to, but the people that you had good times with. And there may not have been many of them, many people or many good times, but the ones that you remember obviously are the ones that meant something to you. So this is a good time to do that. And I feel like because everything happens for a reason, reconnecting might bring you greater clarity. Because here, coming into the future, Ten of Swords is, a lot of people don't like it. It's not a great card to get for many people because it really is like rock bottom, dead, done, and dusted. But it's also a beautiful card because in the background there's a sunrise. And it's a time to really, okay, something is dead. I'm not going back to it. So it's a time for me to re-examine again, to get up and start fresh. Start fresh, go inward, go inward and see, again, check out those talents, check out what you have, revisit that spirituality. Use the owl for that clarity, to see inside, to use that superconscious, to see what you can't normally see with your naked eye. Get those insights, because then you do that. You pull it off, Pisces, because then you have the High Priestess. High Priestess, she is my favorite card. She's got it going on. Nobody better than High Priestess in my book. She's got she is wise. She's psychic. She is an authority figure because of her wisdom. And that Torah that she has rolled up, that scroll, is the Torah. And it's a knowledge of all things. It's a guidebook. It's a guide for living. But it's rolled up because she doesn't need to read it. She already knows what's in it. All she needs, she already knows. And that's you. It's inside you, Pisces. You just have to tap into it. So again, use the owl. Take your time. Don't rush. You're in a holding period here. And that's okay. It's time. You're in a holding period, and you're spending time with family, reconnecting with old friends or people you haven't heard from. But you have things going on. This is your time to reevaluate. Again, like I said, check out those talents. You've got a seal. There'll be some sort of money coming or some sort of document. And that could be a diploma. That could be a graduation, an online certificate. So you've got good things ahead of you. And the beautiful thing, the High Priestess, I love her. She's in control of everything. She's the counterpart to the magician. And the magician manifests. He's the conduit between also the spiritual and the physical. So he takes out of the air, manifests it into physical reality, and that's what she does. She can do that. And so here you are with your Four of Pentacles. You're not holding on anymore. You've let go. You're allowing. That's like this guy opening his arms, letting all the coins go, stop holding on, stop worrying. Stop being frugal. Stop worrying about whatever's on your mind. Let it go, because you have already, and your new beginnings are going to happen. Closing out the month, you got two cards that flew out. You have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles is usually about lack and poverty, and lack could be lack of love, lack of feeling loved, lack of feeling loved in a relationship, lack of recognition from a boss, or lack of recognition from family members for everything that you do. It could be lack of recognition from friends, or maybe you're sick and nobody's brought you soup or come to see you in the hospital. But it's in reverse. And that's telling me now you're gaining that clarity. You're using the High Priestess. You're using the owl to get that clarity. You letting go. And now you're like, okay, I'm done. And I'm going on. And I can do this. This is a beautiful thing. And along with that, the clarifier for that you've got is the Sun card. So the Sun, again, look at that. You started the reading with the Sun. And you're ending it with the Sun. It is in reverse, which just means that it's just going to take a little bit of time, and I feel the time is what you need to put in, and also the time is that holding period you're in. Your ship is going to come in. You've got to be prepared. You've got to be packed. You've got to have your destination. So you've got things you have to do, Pisces, before you're ready to rock and roll. But look, yeah. All right, you've got the Lover's card also for the final outcome. This is the end of April going into May. Remember, this is fluidic, so it could have already happened or it could be happening. For those of you who are seeking love, this Five of Pentacles is also about getting support, getting the support that you need, getting the help that you need, the advice, the guidance that you need to get out of whatever it is. And you've got it here with your High Priestess, but that could be other people, new people that you're meeting. Either way, this could be, it could be someone that you know that you may end up falling in love with, but it's someone, whatever it is, it's partnerships. So if you do end up in a new job, it's going to be great. If you end up with a new business partner, it's going to be great. The Lover's card is well, you can't beat the Lover's card, right? But it could also be a renewal in your current relationship. It could be a stronger bond in your marriage for going through all of this, and you putting your work in and taking your time to be with family, taking your time to juggle both worlds, the spiritual and the physical, and to use that super consciousness. And the clarifier, along with the Lovers, you have the Queen of Wands, another powerful psychic woman, the Queen of Wands. So she's the Queen. Wands, remember, are fire, getting things done, that fire. But it's also opportunities, new beginnings, new ideas, She's the queen. So you've got the queen of wands, you've got the queen of opportunities and new beginnings and new ideas on your lover's card, which is a beautiful union. You've got people helping you, getting the help that you need, the guidance that you need. All the good things are going to come to you. Um, and you have love. You have love. If nothing else, Pisces, you have love. Love yourself, love of your family, love from friends. You have love. And embrace the things that you do with love. Love what you do. Love the time you're at home. Love the time you're at work. If you don't love your work, yeah, all right. Start looking, but now is not the time to leave, but you can start looking. Put your feelers out. And that's getting more, learning more, finding what you would like to do and doing it. And it could be online, again, because you've got documents and writing. So it could be something online. It could be a side hustle from home that will allow you to stay at home and be with family, or take care of your spirituality, stay at home and still bring money in. I think it's beautiful reading. You've got something important, such as a new job, or a raise. You've got the bag. So again, you've got a treasure chest, and direct opposite, your treasure, and now you've got a money bag. That's a bag of loot right there, a bag of gold coins. You have the dog, protection from a powerful friend. You have the dog, which is loyalty, friends, faithfulness. Again, your whole reading is about connecting with friends from the past. You have loyal friends, and a loyal friend who may be standing up for you at some point. So trust that your friend or friends will be there. You've got that loyalty there. You also have a fair woman, dealings in a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this could be a mom, it could be a love interest, it could be a friend, it could be that loyal friend, light-haired, fair-haired, and it could be a male. This particular deck, it has male and female, young female. So I would say more than likely this is more, my readings are not gender specific, but I would say this would be a woman, some sort of woman that would be helping you, or some sort of dealings with her. And you've got the ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. The ring. So that could be an announcement you may be getting, or that marriage, which you've got the Lover's card here. You've got the Lover's card and a ring. So you may be meeting the person of your dreams. You may be meeting a soulmate. You may be getting engaged. And again, that commitment might be to a new job. It could be even for a new car or a new house. I mean, commitment is something that you take on, whatever it may be. But this looks really good for love and marriage and romance for you, Pisces. Ending out the month, rounding out the month that way, I think it's great. And you have here, look at that, 3 cards. Love, the Lovers, the ring, and it's okay to do that thing you've been wanting to do. So maybe you need to do that thing to find that person, or that person will show up. Stranger things have happened. So I think it's a beautiful reading for you, Pisces. As my mom always said, stay spiritual. I'll see you next time. Please drop a comment below. If you like the readings, please sub. Give me a subscription, a like. I appreciate it. Share. And let your friends know about me if you're pleased. And I'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.